Hello, I'm here again on Church Street on this very busy Saturday afternoon. It really is a busy day. There's a lot going on. There's religious people, buskers, political activists. There's literally an assortment of different groups and whatever here along Church Street. It really is a busy day. Festive atmosphere. The wind's dropped, so it's not too bad. Remember this, my Scouts fam. We are still the majority in our city. Scousers still are the majority in our city. At the moment, new arrivals are pouring into our city where that balance is shifting in various parts of the city. Kensington and Fairfield, Top of Smithdown Road, Breck Road and many other places across the city where the cultural balance is swinging towards the new arrivals, but by and large we're still the majority in our glorious city, and we must keep it that way, because if we don't, we're going to go the same way as some of these areas have here in the city centre, in our glorious city, should I say. Kensington and Fairfield being one of them. Getting really busy now. The wind's just picked up again. So we're still the majority, right? So remember, don't be disheartened, don't be down, don't believe that nothing can be said, nothing can be done. It can. Other towns and cities that took their eye off the ball, they have now lost those places, they have lost their uniqueness to cultural change that has changed those places. Okay, sir, they've changed those places into completely different communities, where the community that's gone from, say, a unique Cockney one has now been changed into something completely different, right? We can't allow this to happen to our glorious city. It is in all our interest to oppose further cultural change of our glorious city, because if we don't, then we will lose our unique Scouse character, traditions and cultural identity, right? It really is that simple. I know I've said this many times before, and I'll keep saying it because it needs to be said. Our unique Scouseness cannot be replaced, it can't be changed. Well, it can be changed, yes, into something completely different, right? Something that isn't Scouse, and we don't want that. We want to keep our uniqueness. It's respected and known the world over. You can't change it. What can the new arrivals, what can they replace it with? Well, exactly, right? They can only change it into something completely different. A hybrid Scouse, let's say. They've brought with them, vast majority have brought with them different ways, values, belief standards, culture that is not assimilable with our Scouse ways, culture. So it's in all our interest to oppose further cultural transformation of our glorious city. Bear with me, folks, it's getting really busy. I continually make these videos, and I know a lot of the time I repeat myself and I say the same thing over and over again, but like I said, I need to. This is of an urgent matter now. It's of the utmost importance. We oppose further cultural change of our glorious city, because if we don't, we're going to lose it. It's that simple, right? It really is. It's that simple. We will lose our unique Scouse character, traditions and cultural identity. So as we approach 2024, remember this, we are still the majority. We are still the majority in this city. Scousers are the majority of people in this city, not the new arrivals. So If we make enough noise, especially at election time, we can stop our glorious city going the same way as Birmingham and London and many other towns and cities that have had their uniqueness changed and turned into something completely different. Right? It's getting very loud and busy, folks, so bear with me. This probably will be the last video I do before New Year. I'll do another one then, I'm sure. I bring you these videos because I need to show the good people of this city that don't get out as much that cultural transformation is real and present, and it's happening here in our city at an unprecedented rate, and if we don't oppose it, like I've said, we will lose our glorious city. Kensington and Fairfield, the top of Smithdown Road, they're warnings to the rest of the city that unless we take notice and stand up, speak out and vote these people out in elections, right, those who are responsible for pushing the cultural transformation upon our glorious city, we're going to lose it, right? Hey, the wind's picked up again. The cultural transformation, like I say, is really, really noticeable here in the city centre, in the heart of the city centre, which is Church Street. When you're in the city centre, folks, what you need to do is just look around and see what's happening. In fact, you cannot miss what's happening. This is, it's so obvious, it's so in your face what's happening. You can see what's happening. Bear with us, it's getting really busy. So, as I say, we're still the majority in this city. Scousers still rule this city, remember. Sadly, those in the council chambers and so-called MPs meant to represent us, so-called super Scousers, journalists, they're in the corner for the new arrivals, right? They're not in the Scouse fam corner. They're in the corner for the new arrivals, so that's why we've got to shout louder than everyone else, right? But I'm sure the good people of this city will be doing that in 2024, right? I'm almost sure that's what the good people of this city will be doing, because they can see what is happening. Our city is slipping away from us. Kensington and Fairfield, the top of Smithdown Road, Breck Road, and other places across the city are typical examples that unless we act now, we will go the same way London did. Do we want that? Well, the answer is no. Remember, no to cultural change, yes to Scouse pride. Shout it out loud, Scouse and proud. Okay, folks, thank you.
What do you think about the narrative at the moment to people crossing the channel? How do you think that we should be tackling the small boats crisis?
I'm quite simple, refugees welcome.